The Journey Forward on Today is sponsored by Lilly, a medicine company.
Back now, 8:44 with our countdown to Tokyo. Olympic athletes are known for their dedication and their grit, but high jumper Chaunt Lowe goes way beyond that.
That's right. We've been following her story the last few years through some incredibly difficult moments, including surviving cancer. NBC's Blaine Alexander caught up with Chaunt to hear what she's setting her sights on now.
If there is an art to staring down obstacles and coming out on top, Chaunt Lowe takes the gold. The world-renowned high jumper has certainly cleared her share of barriers, racking up an Olympic medal, American record, and global accolades in the process. But her biggest obstacles have come off the track. When we first met Chaunt in 2019, she was still reeling from a devastating diagnosis, triple-negative breast cancer, among the most aggressive forms.
Are there any words to describe that moment? It was devastating. I was in a state of disbelief.
A crushing blow emotionally and a hit to her career, forced to bow out of the national championships for a double mastectomy. The world championships missed for chemotherapy. Still, Chaunt made a decision. She would fight and, against all odds, still compete, training through chemo in hopes of making the 2020 Olympic team.
What were some of the most difficult parts for you training through that period? Every step was painful. Every time I would run, I would feel a lot of exhaustion. The stories of the women that were newly diagnosed with breast cancer and the women that were fighting through diagnosis helped fuel me to keep fighting.
It carried her to February of 2020 and the two words she longed to hear, cancer-free.
When it's done and you get to hear those words, you're like, okay, I guess I can relax now.
That relief was short-lived. While homeschooling her 3 children and training for a now delayed Olympic Games, Chaunt hit another hurdle. Her entire family got COVID-19.
I never thought that a year and a half later that I would be doing it again, like saying goodbye to my husband, because everything that I had been reading and understanding and learning about COVID was that it did not look good for a person with a low white blood cell count.
Once again, she fought, and just as she had with cancer, Chaunt beat COVID. But it took a toll on her training, and just days before the Olympic trials,
good morning, good people.
Chaunt announced she would not be competing.
The runway was just not long enough, and unfortunately, for the first time, I did not qualify for trials.
While Chaunt will watch the Olympics from home, she's already training for her next big jump, the track and field world championships next year.
When people see you up there on the world stage, what do you want them to see? I want them to see a bit of themselves, a bit of their story, a bit of the story of somebody that they love or love. I want them to see hope.
Chaunt is now channeling that hope into advocacy work when she's not spreading awareness about early detection.
Hi, everybody.
The former math teacher is particularly passionate about STEM education.
Science, technology, engineering, and math are all around us.
A platform made possible by her work as a spokesperson for Olympic sponsor Lilly.
In the midst of any type of difficult situation, I want to encourage people to still try to reach their potential.
A lesson out of her own book.
You fought cancer, you beat it. You fought COVID, you beat it. You have this fight now that's ingrained in you that so many people don't have.
It has been a monstrous couple of years, but in that I have a smile on my face and I have a joy that's radiating from my heart because I figured out that living for others is what makes me happy.
For Today, Blaine Alexander, NBC News.
Oh my word! Oh my word!
Man.
Wow!
It's like we watched the Olympics for stories of inspiration, but Chaunt's story already inspired us. She didn't have to go to the Olympics.
That's
so
amazing.
Incredible story.
By the way, a quick thanks to Purdue Polytechnic High School for hosting us on the last day of the school year, by the way. They're one of many Indianapolis area schools that benefit from Lilly's $2.6 million commitment to STEM education.
Wow, that was something special.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.